is I have a new Proxi CMC here. This is the old one. It's not a new model, it's just a small update on it. And I mainly got the new one because this one was, I was using this one so much that it was getting stinky, as I simply didn't want to take it off to put it in the wash. So if you get one, you probably need two. There's only the only real update on the two different new one is the way it's this closes. Not sure if you can see it. This one is a single strap. This is like a single strap here, and this one has two, which makes it a little bit more adjustable to close that and keep this nicely tidy, and on this side as well, rather than putting one or the other. I still think this is a real clever device. I started out in one of these, which is it's kind of flexible still, but it's molded plastic, so it's quite hard, and it only puts you in one position. Where one of the key points in this is a Proxi CMC because of the CMC joint here, and keeping that thumb out of your hand is really important, I found, in the release of your hand. Because it's quite flexible, it's not useful when you got quite high tone in your hand still. So it needs to be relaxed, and I found the best way to get some relaxation in was when I started using dividers in my fingers, because your hand kind of does that, and you need to open those joints up, where there's another device from Real. You've seen me use it before, but yeah, so you need to open that up to get the hand out of it rounding, but it's really important to keep the thumb open. And this Proxi CMC is just one of the most comfortable things I experienced, because I had another one from Pushblend, I think, and it was a plastic one, and also because it's kind of one position, you kind of it doesn't mold with your hand as things change over the day, and it's not very adjustable. This seems so simple, but it's genius, because it remains adjustable, and it's very comfortable to wear. I can hold it now, but I used to do this with my teeth, which is an option. And it's, you know, it's light and it's comfortable, and it's comfortable enough to sleep with. kind of nervous when you're watching, I think, so a bit fiddly now. And this is a brand new one, but as I have another one, it kind of molds a bit more after a while, so it's, you kind of have to open and close it a couple of times, and then material closes. But you can see that because of the two straps now, you kind of get this triangle rather than having the one strap just going here. This strap you can usually keep where it is, but even on the inside here, it has this little spot with Velcro, where you can put the Velcro over. But it's hard to describe, but you can feel how it opens up the nerve in the CMC. And you curl this over to kind of lock your thumb in place and kind of support it around the side. I quite often open this one again, put this one on, and then close that sometimes. Sometimes seem to work, or the other way around. It's just not that one. But yeah, you can adjust it, especially because this kind of pulls around the thumb there. So you change your hand position a little bit. But yeah, you have to fiddle around with these things. But it kind of presses the hand there, and it's not the same as this hard plastic, which kind of really keeps it away. So the tone needs to be reduced to a certain point, and I'm just a bit higher in tone now. I've been moving around, but once you wear it, it kind of slowly relaxes into it. So yeah, it's definitely one of the things I can highly recommend to have in your toolbox. I can never say the name. There's the other one that kind of sits under, and I have to go and get it, but the knuckle joints here, and it forms a little platform, and sometimes I just wear this self laser cut foam part in combination, just to separate the fingers. Yeah, but it's really hard to describe how you can feel that it opens up the CMC and kind of stretches that nerve, and it's easy to put on. So it's something I quite often put on in the morning when I get up now, and for a while I've used it basically the whole day. But you need to release these things to move around a bit. So in the morning, or once I've showered in the afternoon and then don't want to put anything major on, it's still a good thing to kind of relax that CMC and keep it open, because you're just not conscious of it when things crawl in. So it's nice to have something that kind of keeps it in place. Hope it's helpful. It's one to consider, I think. And I'll just try to see if I actually can still fit that. And let me know if it helps to provide this information, because the whole NRX strap concept is a bit tricky to understand, I think, and it's quite often misunderstood as bracing. See, this is a bit of a pain in the ass. I haven't worn this for a while, actually. So yeah, it's too small on the sides now. This was actually made by a hand therapist, and I modified it, as I seem to do. But because the hand was like that in the beginning, and it's not now much wider. You can see that it actually doesn't fit anymore here, because everything opened up. What I possibly could do is put this in hot water and try to remold it, but it's just something I never bothered with since I moved on to Proxi CMC. But I'm surprised to see that not a lot of people wear anything. People I see online, as you need to open the thumb and spread those fingers to get the release of that grip. Well, that's my experience. Yeah, this is more comfortable. You got to give it to Thomas. He's a genius.